Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day of Meridian Community College baseball. And what a beautiful day it is for baseball. Getting things started here today, David Dunn on the mound for the Eagles. Leading off for visiting Bears, DJ Lewis. First pitch is driven to center field. Marcarius Lee settles under it. One pitch, one out for the Eagles. Good start to the game here for David Dunn. David Dunn on the mound, sophomore from Linden, Alabama. 2-1 on the season with a 1.5 ERA. Batting second, Zach Dearman, center fielder today for the Bears, batting .366 on the season. I'll try to get the MCC lineup to you as we go through the first inning here. First pitch, a little bit high for ball one. Peel down to first base umpire, says he did not go. Zach Dearman at the plate for the Bears. And he is plunked with that one, and he will go down to first base, and that will give the Bears a runner on first with one out. Coming up to bat, Paco Bello. Bello playing shortstop today for the Bears. Batting .290 on the season, one homer, 18 RBIs. Dearman gets his lead at first. Dearman is a threat to run, 9 stolen bases on the season. First pitch, paints the outside corner for strike one. Just getting started here at Meridian Community College, Skaggs Field. We do have a doubleheader today. First game will be 9 innings. Second game will be 7 innings, as our all MAC JC contest. Dunn comes set. And the pitch, a little bit outside for ball one. 1-1 count. 1-1 count, one away, top of the first inning. If you're just joining us, Dearman reached on hit by pitch. Dunn takes a step off the mound. Throw over to first, close but not quite. Setting up the defense for you. Left field, Case Garner. Center field, Marcarius Lee. Right field, Davis Ferguson. Third base, Hootie Parker. Shortstop, Mac Pickering. Second base, Colton Hip. First base, Keegan Westbrook. Behind the plate, Donovan Shows. And on the mound, David Dunn. Dunn's pitch is driven to left field. Case Garner, it's going to get over his head off the wall. And that is, Garner gets it in quickly. And he will limit the damage. That will just be a single, a very long single. Only missed going out by about 2 feet there. Wooden fence out here might be a little damaged. That was quite the shot there for Bello, but it stayed in the park, thankfully. It gives the Bears runners on first and second, one out. Coming up to bat, Michael Buck. Buck has one homer, 18 RBIs on the season, batting a whopping .389. Buck playing first base today for the Bears. And he hits another one, and that will load the bases here in the top of the first. Done a little bit wild so far. Coming up to bat, DH Will Ford. Ford batting .392 on the season. Ford is leading the Bears with a .392 batting average. One away, top of the first. Nothing is our score. Bases are loaded for the Bears. Eagles really use a ground ball here. First pitch away for ball one. 1-0 count. And the pitch is fouled off down the right field line. I believe that's going to get out of play, and it will. And it will be strike one. 1-1 count. Will Ford at the plate for the Bears. Eagles coming into this game 12-4 overall record, 1-1 in conference play. Split last Saturday with Itawamba. Lost game one, picked up the win in game two. And that is going to be a pop-up in the infield. Infield fly rule. Hootie Parker comes over for out two. And David Dunn is 1 out away from getting out of the first inning jam. Coming up to bat, Britt Netterville. Netterville playing third base today for the Bears. Freshman, 1 homer, 8 RBIs on the season, batting .211. Eagles looking to get out of the early jam here. 2 away. First pitch paints the inside corner for strike one. David Dunn works pretty quickly. And the pitch is fouled off down the first base line for strike two. 0-2 count. 2 away, top of the first inning. Bears have loaded the bases courtesy of 2 hit batters and a single. Dunn looking to work out of the early jam. And the pitch low and away for ball one. 1-2 count. And Dunn comes set, and the pitch is driven to right field. Davis Ferguson looking to get under it, settling under it on the warning track, and he's got it. Netterville gave that one a ride, but it is just a long out, and that will be out 3. Heading to the bottom of the first, Eagles coming up to bat.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And we are back with the bottom of the first inning. Marcarius lead things off here for the Eagles. Marcarius batting .421 on the season. And the pitch paints the inside corner for strike one. Darren Smith on the mound for the Bears. Smith 0-1 on the season with a 3.68 ERA. And Marcarius fouls that one back for strike two. Marcarius batting .421 on the season, 1 homer, 17 RBIs. Second on the team in stolen bases with 10. And the pitch. And he gets him swinging for out one. Now coming up to bat for the Eagles, third baseman Hootie Parker. Hootie batting .302 on the season. First pitch outside for ball one. Parker steps back up to the plate. High for a ball two. 2-0 count. For those of you who are watching us for the first time this year, we'd like to remind you that due to copyright laws, we are not allowed to play any music on our broadcast. So during any music being played, we have to mute our broadcast. So that is why you will hear some periods of silence. We do apologize. Parker steps back up to the plate. High and away for ball three. 3-0 count. Hootie batting .302 on the season. 2 homers, 15 RBIs. 7 stolen bases on the year. .418 on base percentage. Smith comes set and the pitch. And that is high and away for ball four. 4-pitch walk to Hootie Parker will give the Eagles a runner on first. Now coming up to bat, Colton Hip. Hip steps into the batter's box. Colton leading the team in hitting so far this year, batting .460, 4 homers, 16 RBIs, 11 stolen bases, also leads the team. Hootie gets his lead over at first, not much of one with the lefty on the mound. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. 0-1 count, 1 out, bottom of the first. Beautiful day here at Skaggs Field, wonderful crowd filling in. Looks like our friends from Southwest brought a good crowd as well. And that one is fouled back for strike two. 0-2 count. Colton Hip at bat. Bottom of the first here, Eagles have a runner on first with 1 out. Hootie gets his lead over at first. A little bit cautious lead over there with the lefty on the mound. And he throws over to first. Hootie gets back in plenty of time. In other MCC sports action today, Lady Eagles taking on Northeast Community College. 6th inning, Lady Eagles trailing 3-0. High and inside. Ball 1-1-2 count on Colton Hip. Colton playing second base today. Been our shortstop for a while this season. Moved over to second base over the last few games. Him and Mac Pickering kind of swapped it up a little bit. And a swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking pitch there from Darren Smith for out number 2. Coming up to bat, Case Garner. Garner steps into the batter's box. Case leading the team in homers, 8 homers on the season, batting .357, 23 RBIs. Hootie goes on the pitch, and the throw, and Hootie beats the throw. Stolen base for Hootie Parker. gives the Eagles a runner in scoring position with 2 away here in the first. Case Garner, as I said, batting .357 on the season, 8 homers. Those 8 homers rank second best in the entire NJCAA. Base hit here with Hootie's speed should score a run for the Eagles. First pitch, our second pitch outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. And the pitch, foul back for strike 1. 2-1 count. Case Garner at the plate. So far, Darren Smith on the season has quite a few strikeouts. I believe he's got 28 on the season. And judging by this first inning, we can certainly see why. Great movement on his breaking pitches. Has got a couple of Eagles swinging so far. High and away for ball 3. 3-1 count. On deck for the Eagles, Davis Ferguson. Hootie gets his lead at second. High and inside for ball 4. Case Garner on base with a walk. Coming up to bat, Davis Ferguson. Now up to bat, Davis Ferguson. Davis batting .370 on the season, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Big opportunity here for Davis in the first inning. Runners on first and second with 2 away. First pitch, looked a little high from up here, but the umpire calls it a strike. Judging by the reaction of the crowd, it appears everybody agreed with me that it may have been a little bit high. Either way, 0-1 count. And the breaking pitch gets across for strike 2. 0-2 count to Davis Ferguson. Runners on first and second, 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Davis steps back up to the plate. And the pitch, high for ball 1. 1-2 count. If you just tune in, we are in the bottom of the first. Eagles at the plate. And the pitch is fouled down the third baseline. 1-2 count. Runners on first and second, 2 away. And the pitch, Ferguson. And a swing and a miss for out 3. Smith strikes out the side there in the first inning. 1 hit, 2 batters left on base. Heading to the top of the second, 0-0.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
And welcome back to the top of the second inning here. Action from Skaggs Field. Nothing, top of the second. First pitch is driven to left field. Case Garner with a great diving play. Case Garner robs the Bears of what surely would have been a double. Great play there by left fielder Case Garner. Now coming up to bat, Reed Havard.
Number 30, Reed Havard.
Havard playing catcher today. Havard batting .286 on the season. And that one is blooped into center field. Marcarius Lee gets to it, and that is 2 quick outs. That's how David Dunn likes to work. Coming up to bat, right fielder Landon Stewart. Stewart coming up to bat. Landon Stewart playing right field today. Stewart batting .318 on the season. Got 2 homers, 3 RBIs. And that one is popped up out of play. Strike one. 1-1 count. We do thank you for tuning in today on MCCEagles.com. Next broadcast will be next Saturday as the Eagles face Pearl River Community College. If you are following us for the first time today, watching us for the first time, we thank you for tuning in. We'd like to ask you to please follow us on Facebook and Twitter, MCC Eagles Sports, MCC Athletics, and Swing and a Miss for strike two. 2-2 count. You can get updates from all MCC sports action. Check out our website, mcceagles.com, for all stats, game stories, rosters, schedules. And he gets him looking for out 3. 3 up, 3 down. David Dunn works through a quick top of the second. Heading into the bottom of the second, Eagles, Bears tied 0-0.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
And welcome back to Skaggs Field, bottom of the second inning. Leading things off for the Eagles, Gene Torres. Torres batting .371 on the season. 1 homer, 8 RBIs. DH in the day for the Eagles. And swing and a miss at the big breaking ball for strike 2. 0-2 count. Torres steps back up to the plate. Smith using the breaking ball effectively so far. Low and away for ball one. 1-2 count. Gene steps back up to the plate. Low and inside for ball two. 2-2 count. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss for out one. Coming up to bat, Donovan Shows. Donovan steps up to the plate. Donovan batting .364 on the season, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Lefty on lefty battle here. First pitch, breaking ball for strike one. So far, Smith is using the breaking ball very effectively. And Shows rips that one to right field. That's going to get down for extra bases. That's a double for Donovan Shows. And that will give the Eagles a runner on second with 1 out. Donovan Shows with the double to give the Eagles a runner in scoring position. Coming up to bat, Keegan Westbrook. Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. Keegan batting .270 on the season, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Golden opportunity here for him with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. First pitch fouled back for strike one. 0-1 count. Keegan playing first base today for the Eagles. Keegan's played a variety of positions so far this year for the Eagles. Played first, played left, has pitched quite a bit as well. Shows gets his lead at second. Second baseman checks him back a little. And Keegan tries to check his swing, cannot, for strike two. 0-2 count. And Keegan steps back up to the plate. 0-2 count. And the pitch low in the dirt for ball one. 1-2 count. 1 away. Bottom of the second inning. And Smith steps off the back of the rubber. Well, we got a slight break in the action here. For those of you who follow college basketball, March Madness, LSU picked up the win today. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. 2 away. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac playing shortstop today for the Eagles, batting .346 on the season. Donovan gets his lead at second. First pitch appeared to be about a foot outside, but called a strike. 0-1 count. And Mac fouls it off down the first base line for strike two. 0-2 count. 2 away, bottom of the second inning. Nothing ball game. And the pitch is outside for ball 1. Yeah. And Max steps back up to the plate. 1-2 count. And that one is fouled off down the first base line. And that will send Donovan back to second. 1-2 count, 2 away, bottom of the second inning. Smith looks in, checks the runner on second, and the pitch. And he gets Mack looking for out 3. Eagles leave 1 on base, heading to the top of the third. 0-0 is our score.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
Welcome back to the top of the third inning. Leading things off for the Bears, DJ Lewis. Lewis playing left field today, 0 for 1. David Dunn on the mound for the Eagles. And he just gets inside on that. Gets Lewis with the hit by pitch, and that will give Bears a runner on first with Zach Dearman coming up to bat.
Number 6, Zach Dearman.
That is the third batter that David has hit so far in the game. He hit Dearman in the first inning, hit Buck in the first inning, and now he's hit Lewis here in the third inning. Throw over to first, nothing going. Beautiful day here at Skaggs Field, about 75 degrees. Wind blowing in just a little bit. And the batter squares around to bunt. Over to third base, Hootie Parker fields it, throws over to first. Runner advances to second. 1 away here in the top of the third inning. Coming up to bat, Paco Bello.
Number 7, Paco Bello.
Now Now to bat, Paco Bello. Bello had a single in the first inning that went about 350 feet, bounced off the wall. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. 0-1 count, runner on second for the Bears. And that one is hit to shortstop Matt Pickering. Pickering goes over to first. Keegan has to get off the bag, but he makes the play, and that will be 2 away. Runner advances to third. Coming up to bat, Michael Buck. Buck steps up to the plate. Buck was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Davis' first pitch a little bit outside for ball one. 1-0 count. Update from over at Tommy McDonald Field. Lady Eagles falling softball to Northeast 9-0 in the first game. And that one is ripped to left field, and that will get down for a base hit. And Case Garner gets over to it, kicks away a little bit. That will give Buck a double, and that will give Southwest the 1-0 lead here in the third inning. Now up to bat, Will Ford. Runner on second. 2 away here in the top of the third inning. Good pitch from David, strike one. Ford 0 for 1 on the day. David checks the runner on second. And comes home, and that one is ripped to left field for a base hit. Case Garner comes up with it, and it gets under Case's glove, and that will give another run in for Southwest to make it 2-0 here in the top of the third inning. Got a visit to the mound here, so we will take a slight break. Eagles trail 2-0 in top of the third inning. Now up to bat for the Bears, Britt Netterville. And the pitch is fouled back for strike one. Runner at first gets his lead. David comes with the pitch and is ripped down the first baseline, just foul for strike two. 0-2 count, 2 away here. Top of the third inning, Eagles trailing 2-0. David getting his signs from Donovan. And the pitch up and away for ball one. 1-2 count. 2 away. Top of the third inning. And the throw over to first. Close, but runner gets back in. And the pitch high and away for ball two. 2-2 count. Another basketball update again for those who are following March Madness. Wofford currently leading Kentucky 24-18, almost to halftime. And that one is hit to dead center field. Marcarius Lee settles under it. And that is out 3. Bears pick up a pair of runs. Heading into the bottom of the third. Eagles trailing 2-0.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And welcome back to Skaggs Field. Leading things off here in the bottom of the third, Marcarius Lee. Lee struck out in his first at bat. First pitch, curveball for strike one. Smith has really been working that breaking ball so far. And with it being a little bit of a warmer day today, got a good little bit of break to it. High and away for ball one. 1-1 count. Eagles trailing 2-0. And Marcarius sends that one to the shortstop. Throw over to first, and he gets him for out number one. Coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. Now to bat, Hootie Parker. Hootie walked in his first at bat. And the breaking pitch stays high for ball one. One away, bottom of the third inning. And the pitch, high and away for ball two. 2-0 count on Hootie. Last game against Nunez, Hootie had a rough afternoon as he was hit 3 straight at bats. Said he had quite a few bruises the next day. That pitch is fouled off for strike one. 2-1 count. That one is high and away for ball 3. 3-1 count. One away here, bottom of the third. Eagles trailing 2-0. And Hootie draws another walk. Then I give the Eagles a runner on first. Coming up to bat, Colton Hip. Colton steps up to the plate. Colton struck out his first at bat. First pitch, high and away for ball 1. 1-0 count. Hootie over on first. Colton at the plate. Going into this game, Colton was batting .460, leading the team. One of the top batting averages in the country, actually. Second pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. And we got a mound visit, so we will take a slight break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And we are back after the mound visit. 2-0 count on Colton. And the pitch. Called strike. A little bit of a wide strike zone right now. A little bit of few outside pitches being called. Some high pitches being called, but I will say it's being called both ways. And Colton fouls that one back for strike 2. 2-2 count. Hip steps back up to the plate. 2-2 count. One away. Hootie Parker with getting the lead over at first base. Not a huge lead. And the pitch. And that one is popped straight back over our heads here in the press box. And it will remain a 2-2 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out number 2. 2 away, coming up to bat, Case Garner. And Case steps up to the plate. First pitch, high and away for ball one. 1-0 count, 2 away here. Bottom of the third inning. Eagles trailing 2-0. And that pitch paints the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 count. First at bat, Case walked. And that one is high for ball two. 2-1 count. And Smith checks the runner at first. He comes with the pitch. Right down the middle for strike two. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. And Case steps back into the batter's box. And the pitch. Breaking pitch gets him looking for out 3. Eagles leave a runner on base. Heading to the top of the 4th. Eagles trail 2-0.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Now coming up to bat for the Bears, Logan Larimore. First pitch from Dunn, low and away for ball one. Larimore 0 for 1 on the day. Second pitch, low and away for ball two. 2-0 count. Beautiful day here at Skaggs Field. Still a great crowd filling in. Plenty of time to come out. This is a doubleheader schedule for today, so plenty of time to come out and enjoy some great baseball. And that one gets across the plate for strike one. 2-1 count. And that one is driven to right field. That one might get down, but it is foul. For strike two. 2-2 count. Eagles in the 2-0 hole right now. Larimore steps back into the batter's box. And Dunn comes with his pitch. And that one is fouled off. And we'll start it all over again. And the pitch. A beautiful breaking ball from David Dunn gets him looking for out one. Now coming up to bat, Reed Havard. That was a beautiful breaking pitch there from David Dunn to get the batter looking. And the first pitch right down the middle for strike one. Havard is batting .286 coming into the beginning of this ball game. 0 for 1 on the day. Outside for ball 1-1-1 count. And the little blooper sent over the second baseman's head, and Colton can't quite make a play on it. I believe he will be charged with an error on that, and that does give the Bears a runner on first. Landon Stewart steps up to the plate. And pickoff throw down to first. Doesn't quite get him. Oh, 1 count to Stewart. Stewart 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And that pitch is a little bit high and away for ball 1. 1-1 count. And David comes set with the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 count. And the pitch. And he gets him swinging for out 2. Beautiful pitch there from David Dunn. Gets the second out. Now bring it around to the top of the lineup for the Bears. Coming up to bat, DJ Lewis. DJ Lewis steps up to the plate. First pitch. And a delayed steal, and he will get there safely. Delayed steal there caught the Eagles by surprise. And that will give the Bears a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Lewis 0 for 1 on the day, was hit by a pitch. And has scored a run for the Bears. Dunn's pitch Breaking ball, great breaking ball there from David Dunn for strike 2. 0-2 count. David checks the runner on second. Comes home with the pitch. And it is ripped up the middle, and that will bring another run in for the Bears, and that will make it 3-0. And that will be an unearned run for the Bears. Now coming up to bat, Zach Dearman. Now up to bat, Zach Dearman. Dearman been hit by a pitch today. Willis gets his lead over on first. 3-0 is our score in the top of the 4th inning. Throw over, and he sure appeared to get him, but the umpire says he did not, so good pickoff move there from David Dunn. Dearman steps back into the batter's box. David comes set, throws over to first. Not as close this time. And the runner goes from first. Throw down to second is going to go into center field. Mark Harris was backing up the throw, though, and that runner will not advance past second base. Oh, 1 count. 2 away here. David needing to get one more out to get out of this. Bears now with a 3-0 lead. A pitch outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 2 away here. Top of the 4th inning. That one is fouled back for strike 2. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base for the Bears. Run scored this inning was an unearned run. Swing and just gets a piece of it, fouls it back. It will remain a 1-2 count. And the pitch, a little bit high for ball 2. 2-2 count. And David comes set. And the pitch. And it is fouled back, and it will remain a 2-2 count. Lewis at second gets his lead. Pretty good sized lead. David's got the call. And he comes with the pitch. And it is foul down the third baseline. Just foul down the third baseline. And we'll start it all over again. And the pitch, runner goes. And he has got him at third. The home plate umpire didn't agree, but that will be 3 away. Heading to the bottom of the fourth, Eagles trail 3-0. And we're back here for the bottom of the fourth inning, getting things started. Davis Ferguson. Ferguson struck out in his first at bat, and he squares around a bunt, pulls it back for ball one. And Davis steps back up to the plate. Darren Smith on the mound for the Bears. By my count, Smith has 8 strikeouts already so far through 3 innings pitched. And another ball for ball 3, 3-0 count. Eagles could really use a leadoff man on here. And the pitch paints the inside corner for strike one. 3-1 count to Eagles right fielder Davis Ferguson. Swing and a miss for strike two. 3-2 count. And the full count pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 1. 1 away, coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And Torres steps up to the plate. Gene struck out in his first at bat. First pitch, high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. And that one is high for ball 2. 2-0 count. Gene steps back to the batter's box. 2-0 count. And that one is high for ball 3. 3-0 count. And the pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. So far on the day, Smith has 9 strikeouts now, I apologize, 3 walks. So he's been a little bit wild. Swing and a miss. And it's a full count. And Gene steps back up to the plate with a full count. And the pitch. Oh, come on, Blue. That was just an absolutely horrible call right there. There is no other way to put it, folks. That was a horrible call. That should have been ball 4. And credit to Gene. He walks back to the dugout and goes about his business. Donovan Schau stepping up to the plate. Donovan's got the Eagles 1 hit so far on the day. Had a double back in the second inning down the right field line. First pitch swinging is fouled. I believe that's going to get out of play, and it just does. Those of you who have watched all the games with us so far this year, you know that I am not one to insult the umpire very often, but that last pitch to Gene Torres was just not a strike. Not even close. Donovan steps back up to the plate. And he paints the outside corner for strike 2. And Donovan pops that one down the first baseline. Believe it's going to get out of play, and it does. First baseman for the Bears gave it a good chase over there. And Smith comes set, and the pitch low and away for ball 1. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. And we're back here in the top of the 5th inning. 0-1 count to Zach Dearman, center fielder for the Bears. And that is a ground ball to shortstop Mac Pickering. Mac throws over to first, and that is one away here in the top of the 5th. Now coming up to bat, Paco Bello. Bello steps up to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. And that one is hit up the middle. Shortstop Mac Pickering gets over to it. Mac throws over to first, and that is out number 2. Mac Pickering with the good play there. 2 up, 2 down. Coming up to bat, Michael Buck. Buck steps up to the plate. And that one is sent to shortstop Mac Pickering. And that is going to be exactly what the Eagles needed. 3 up, 3 down. We're back here in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 count to Keegan Westbrook. And that one is fouled off for an 0-2 count. Keegan steps back up to the plate. Keegan struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. And Mac steps up to the plate. Mac struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Darren Smith is dealing right now, folks. And Mac Pickering rips it to left field for a base hit. That's exactly what the Eagles needed to rattle, hopefully get Darren Smith rattled a little bit, get him out of the windup, see what happened. Top of the lineup coming up, Marcarius Lee coming up to bat. Marcarius Lee steps up to the plate. First pitch, outside for ball 1. Mac Pickering on first base. Just had a base hit to left field. Now Marcarius Lee up to bat. Marcarius has got a ground out and a strikeout on the day, 0 for 2. High and outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. Eagles need some base runners here. Matt gets his lead at first. Swing and a miss from Marcarius for strike 1. And the pitch. And it is fouled down the first baseline. Looks like he may have enough room. Did he make the play? Yes, he did. And Coach Suddeth will come out. And we have got a little bit of a disagreement here, so we will take a slight break and see what's going on. After initially ruling it that it was caught, the umpire has said that it was not caught, so Marcarius will step back up to the plate with a 2-2 count. And curveball doesn't get back across the plate, and that will bring it to a full count. Full count. Mac Pickering on first base, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Eagles trailing 3-0. And that one is going to be a shot to left field. Does it have enough? And it is! Home run for Marcarius Lee makes it a 3-2 ball game. That one snuck just inside the left field foul pole, and that will make it a 3-2 ball game. The Eagles are right back in it. And the Eagles now have only a 1-run deficit. 3-2 is our score. Hootie Parker steps up to the plate. Hootie has 2 walks on the day. First pitch bounces in the dirt for ball 1. One-zero count to Hootie. In Hootie's last 6 at-bats, he has a base hit, 3 hit-by pitches, and 2 walks. Helping out his on-base percentage quite a bit. High and outside for ball 2, 2-0 count. Smith has 12 strikeouts on the day, but one thing you got to remember about all those strikeouts is it does ring up his pitch count. I'm not sure what his pitch count is, but I believe it's got to be up in the high 70s or 80s by now. Along with 3 walks and 12 strikeouts. That one is fouled back for strike 1. 2-1 count to Hootie. I can tell you, Darren Smith's pitch count is now at 85. Ball 3 to Hootie, 3-1 count. Hootie steps back up to the plate. Swing, and that one might get out of play. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. And that one is fouled out of play. And we will take a timeout in the action. And we're back to the action. Full count, Hootie Parker, 3-2. And the pitch. And that one is popped up. Not sure if they've got a view of it. That one is caught by the first baseman. Buck finally picked up on it. And that will be 2 away. Coming up to bat, Colton Hip. Now it's a bat, Colton Hip. Colton struck out in his first 2 at-bats. Breaking ball, doesn't break across the plate, and that's ball 1. Called strike 1. Appeared a little bit inside, but that's been the strike zone most of the day. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. And the pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss, foul back. Not sure if he fouled that one or not. Catcher may have just missed it. Either way, strike 2, full count. And the pitch, outside for ball 4. And the Eagles have another runner on base with 2 away. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. Case steps into the batter's box. Case has walked and struck out so far today. First pitch, high and away for ball 1. Smith's pitch count now up to 97 pitches. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. High and away for ball 2. Smith has been missing quite a bit this inning, high and away. Swing and a miss for strike two. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here. Bottom of the 5th. Eagles have gotten 2 across this inning off a 2-run shot from Marcarius Lee. And that one is popped up. Appears to be out of play. And it is. We'll do it again here. 2-2 count to Case. And the pitch, low and away for ball 3. 3-2 count. 3-2 count, 2 away. Colton Hip on first base will go on the pitch most likely. And that one is high and inside for ball 4. That brings up Davis Ferguson. Now batting Davis Ferguson. Davis has 2 strikeouts on the day. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And that one is fouled off down the first baseline for strike 2. It appears that the Bears have some action going on in the bullpen. Jacob McDaniel warming up in the bullpen. Also appears that Tyler Lance is warming up in the Eagles bullpen. Davis steps back up and stands there and takes strike 3. Eagles get 2 runs that inning, leave 2 on base. Heading to the top of the 6th, Eagles trail 3-2. David Dunn returns to the mound for the Eagles, now with a 1-run deficit. First pitch, swing and a miss. Will Ford at the plate. Ford is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And Dunn paints the outside corner for strike 2. And Dunn steps back on the rubber. High for ball 1. 1-2 count. On the day, the Bears have 4 hits. Eagles have 3 hits. And that one is going to be out of play. So far on the day, David has allowed 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. He's thrown 66 pitches on the day. And that one is sent out to left field. Case Garner is under for out 1. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Now coming up to bat, Britt Netterville. Netterville steps up to the plate. Netterville 0 for 2 on the day. Squares around to bunt, bunts it foul. Netterville steps back up into the batter's box. That pitch is a little bit high for ball 1. 1-1 count. 1 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Right down the middle for strike 2. Update from Tommy McDonald Field. Second game of the doubleheader. The Lady Eagles are trailing Northeast Mississippi Community College 3-0 in the top of the 3rd inning. And he gets him looking for strike 3. David Dunn is dealing now, and that is 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Now batting, Logan Larimore. And the first pitch almost gets Larimore. Not quite sure how he got out of the way of that one, but he did for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one is ripped to left field. Case Garner chasing it down, and it is out of here for a home run. Home run, Logan Larimore makes it a 4-2 ball game. Now batting for the Bears, Reed Havard. Low and away for ball 1. And Donovan Showles will visit the mound, so we will take a slight break here. And the meeting on the mound is over. Havard steps back in the batter's box. And that one is a little bit low for ball two. 2-0 count. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. David trying to work his way out of the sixth inning here. And that one is right down the middle for strike one. 2-1 count. And that one is hit right off the glove of second baseman Colton Hipp. Lyndon Stewart steps up to the plate. First pitch is fouled back for strike one. Oh, 1 count on Stewart. Runner on first base. Not much of a lead. Swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2 count. David trying to get out of this inning here. If he does, he will have toughed his way through 6 innings today, done a masterful job in the process. Outside for ball one. 1-2 count. And the pitch. Oh, and it is right back up the middle. David Dunn gets out of the way of it. That one went right back at David. I am not quite sure how he got out of the way of it, but thankfully he did. And that will give the Bears runners on first and second with 2 away here in the top of the sixth. And it looks like the Eagles will be changing pitchers, and it appears that Tyler Lance will be coming in. David Dunn with a masterful performance today. He will leave out trailing 4-2. Now in the pitch for the Eagles, Tyler Lance. Tyler is 0-1 on the season with a 3.86 ERA. Out to bat, DJ Lewis. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Lance checks the runner on second, and the pitch. And that one is hit to shortstop Mac Pickering, and it takes a terrible hop, and nobody will be out on the plate, and that will load the bases. That was just a bad hop right there. Now batting Zach Dearman. Zach Dearman steps up to the plate. Big opportunity here for the Bears, leading 4-2. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Eagles really need to get out of this situation here without any more runs scoring. Swing and a miss for strike two. Tyler is ahead 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. This will be a 9-inning ball game. First game will be 9 innings. Second game will be 7 innings. And the pitch, and he gets him swinging for out 3. Big strikeout there from Tyler Lance. We'll keep it a 4-2 ball game. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, 4-2 is our score.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
New pitcher in to start this inning for the Bears. And it is Jacob McDaniel. Jacob McDaniel on the mound for the Bears now. Gene Torres up at the plate. Torres has struck out twice today. Swing and a miss for strike 2. McDaniel, a righty. That one is a little bit high for ball 1. Swing and a miss for out number 1. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was 16, but it's actually number 15. And that is Kobe Gilbert. Struck out Gene Torres. First pitch to Donovan Show's. Swing and a miss for strike 1. That one is inside for ball 1. 1-1 count. And the pitch inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. And that one is ripped right to the second baseman, though. Donovan Shaw sure hit that one well, but it went right to the second baseman. And that will bring up Keegan Westbrook. Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate. Keegan 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 1. Gilbert is working at a quick pace here. And that one is fouled off down the right field line. That will get out of play. For those basketball fans who are watching today, March Madness, Kentucky leads Wofford 58-54 with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. And he has to throw down to first, and that will be out 3. Eagles go down 1-2-3. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the top of the 7th, Eagles trail 4-2. And we are back to the action here at Skaggs Field. Paco Bello at the plate for the Bears. Tyler Lance on the mound for the Eagles. 1-1 is the count. And the pitch, it paints the outside corner for strike 2. And that one is hit to Mac Pickering. Pickering goes over to first to Keegan Westbrook for out number 1. Now batting for the Bears, Michael Buck. Buck steps into the batter's box. Swing and fouled back for strike 1. And that one must have been a little bit low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. A few updates from around the SEC. SEC baseball, Alabama leads Arkansas 9-0 in the 6th inning. Mississippi State leading Auburn 5-1 in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss and throw down to first, and that is another strikeout for Tyler Lance. Now coming up to bat for the Bears, Will Ford. Ford steps up to the plate. Ford is 1 for 3 on the day. And that's a ground ball to Keegan Westbrook. Takes a terrible hop. Throw over to first. Tyler Lance covering, and he gets the play. Good play there by Keegan to recover. Good play by Tyler to cover the base. And that will take us to the bottom of the 7th. Eagles trailing 4-2. Mac Pickering to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th for the Eagles. First pitch to Mac, and he skies it out to left center. That one Drifting over to left, and it is caught. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Now batting Marcarius Lee. And Marcarius' last at bat hit a 2-run homer. That one is high for ball 1. 1-0 count. That one is just paints the outside corner. For strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. And Marcari sticks his bat out there, pokes that one out there to the second baseman for out number 2. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Now batting for the Eagles, Hootie Parker. Hootie's walked twice today. First pitch low and away for ball 1. 1-0 count. That pitch is high for ball 2. 2-0 count. Not sure where that one missed, but we're glad it did for a 3-0 count. .30 count to Hootie. Right down the middle for strike 1. 3-1 count. 2 away, bottom of the 7th inning. Eagles trailing by 2. 4-2 is our score. And that one is ripped between the shortstop and the third baseman for a base hit for Hootie Parker. Now coming up to bat, Colton Hip. Colton Hip steps up to the plate. First pitch paints the inside corner for strike 1. And the pitch. And it is grounded down the third baseline, foul for strike 2. 0-2 count to Colton Hip. Colton is 0 for 2 on the day. Eagles could really use a base hit here. Keep this inning going. That one is low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 count, 2 away. Bottom of the 7th inning. Getting late here for the Eagles. And that one is fouled down the third base line. We'll do it all over again. And the pitch. And that one is fouled off down the right field line, and it will get out of play. Colton steps back up to the plate. And he fouls it off again. Colton's up there battling hard. Colton steps back up to the plate. High and inside for ball 2. 2-2 count. Two count. And Colton sends it to deep left field. Drifting. It's gone! Tie ball game. 4-4 is our score. Home run, Colton Hip. Home run, Colton Hip ties the ball game at 4. Now batting Case Garner. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Eagles have now tied it at 4, 4-4, bottom of the 7th inning. And that one is high to Case for ball 2. 2-1 count. And the pitch. High and inside for ball 3. 3-1 count. Davis Ferguson in the on deck circle. Case steps back into the batter's box. And that one paints the outside corner for strike 2. Full count. Case steps back up to the plate and the pitch. And he hits it to third baseman. Third baseman gathers it up. Bad throw. First baseman makes a good scoop, and that will end the inning. The Eagles tied at 4-all here. We head to the top of the 8th inning, brand new ball game. 4-4 is your score. We're back here in the 8th inning. Tie ball game, 4-all. Eagles just tied it in the bottom of the 7th, courtesy of a 2-run homer off the bat of Colton Hill. Tyler Lance on the mound for the Eagles. Swing and a miss from Netterville makes it a 2-1 count. Netterville is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And that one is ripped up the middle for a base hit. That will be Netterville's first hit of the day, and that will bring up to bat Logan Larimore. Logan Larimore steps up to the plate. Most likely a bunting situation here. He squares around. And they got the pick off down at first, and he's got him. Donovan Shaw's great throw over there. Comes up firing out of his catcher stance and gets the runner picked off at first. Great job there by Donovan Shaw's. Great tag applied over there by Keegan Westbrook, and that will erase the runner on first. That will make it 1 away here in the top of the 8th. And that one paints the outside corner for strike 2. And that one is ripped right up the middle for a base hit. Base hit to center field, and that will give the Bears a runner on first. Coming up to bat, Reed Havard. First pitch is a strike. And now the Southwest fans are disagreeing with the umpire's call a little bit as well. I will say we've had some disagreements on the calls, but he has called it both ways today. Had a wide strike zone. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And he gets him swinging for out 2. Tyler Lance is dealing. Gets the out, gets the strikeout. Now coming up to bat. Believe we may have a pinch hitter here. And we will have a pinch hitter here. That'll be Aaron Ragsdale coming up to the plate. Pick off over to first base, nothing going. That one's right down the middle for a strike. Four to 4 is our score. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. Aaron Ragsdale at the plate for the Bears. That pitch paints the inside corner for strike 2. Lance comes set. And the pitch. And he gets him swinging for out 3. Big strikeout there from Tyler Lance. 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the 8th. Eagles tied 4-4. Getting things started here in the bottom of the 8th for the Eagles. Davis Ferguson at the plate. First pitch, high for ball 1. Second pitch paints the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 count. Bottom of the 8th inning. That one is high and inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. No, that is not a strike. Umpire calls that one a strike, and it is clearly not a strike. 2-2 count. And Davis hits that one to short, takes a weird hop, throw over. And on a very close call, Davis is called out at first. Good play there by the shortstop, took a very bad hop. Now pinch hitting for the Eagles, Edwin Smith. Ed batting 176 on the season. First pitch swinging, fouls it back for strike 1. And folks, if you are not here today at Skaggs Field, you are missing a great ball game. Also a great crowd, wonderful crowd here today at Skaggs. Edwin steps back into the plate. And the umpire calls that a strike even though it was a foot inside. 0-2 count. Ed steps back up to the plate. And he fouls that one off. Ed's up there fighting. Edwin, a freshman from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. And he takes that one in the leg, and he will take first base. Edwin Smith, hit by pitch, will give the Eagles a runner on first. Donovan Shaw steps up to the plate. Donovan is 1 for 3 today, has hit the ball well a couple of different times. Edwin gets his lead at first. First pitch is outside, but it's called a strike. And Donovan fouls it off down the first base line. 0-2 count. Donovan steps back up to the plate. And he fouls that one back over us here in the press box. Donovan steps back up to the plate. And the pitch, high and inside for ball one. 1-2 count. One-two count, one away here in the bottom of the eighth. Eagles tied 4-all. And Donovan drills it to center field. And center fielder's got a bead on it, and that will be out number 2. Coming up to bat, Keegan Westbrook. Now on to pitch for the Bears, Lane Gordon, Up to bat, Keegan Westbrook. 2 away here, bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch, Keegan swinging, grounds it foul. Good play over there at third base by third base coach. Believe that's Adam Chambly. Believe I was wrong. Believe that's Craig Garner. Oh, 1 count to Keegan. And that hits Keegan. And that hits Keegan. That will bring Mac Pickering up to the plate with a chance to put the Eagles ahead. Mac steps up to the plate. Mac is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Eagles can use a base hit here. First pitch, high and away for ball 1. 1-0 count. And Mac drives it down the right field line. That's going to get down. Foul. Foul ball. That would have given the Eagles the lead right there. Mac steps back into the batter's box. 1-1 count. 2 away. Bottom of the 8th inning. A little bit high for ball 2. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 count. Two count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 8th inning. Eagles have runners on first and second. Mac Pickering at the plate. Mac fouls it off down the third baseline. They're going to call catcher's interference, and that will give Mac first base, and that will load the bases for the Eagles. Huge opportunity here with leadoff man Marcarius Lee coming up to bat. And Marcarius Lee comes up to bat with the bases loaded. Big opportunity here for the Eagles. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning, bases loaded. Base hit here would give the Eagles the lead. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 count. And it's just a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. One-two count. A base hit would give the Eagles the lead. And he fights it off. Fouls it off. Remains a 1-2 count. And the pitcher comes set, and the pitch. And he gets him swinging for out 3. Eagles leave 3 runners on base, heading to the top of the 9th inning, 4-4 ball game. And welcome back here to Skaggs Field. Top of the ninth inning, tied 4-all. Tyler Lance back on the mound for the Eagles. DJ Lewis at the plate for the Bears. 4-4 is our score. Outside for ball one. 1-1 count. That one is fouled off for strike two. 1-2 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. One away here in the top of the ninth inning. Tyler Lance with another strikeout. Believe that will be strikeout number 4 for Tyler. Now batting Zach Dearman. Pinch hitting here for Dearman, Trey Forsyth. Forsyth batting .300 on the season. Couple RBIs, played in 12 games. Has a double on the season. And Lance paints the outside corner for strike two. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that's another strikeout for Tyler Lance. That will be 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Now coming up to bat, Paco Bello. Bello's 1 for 4 on the day, but that one hit was a single that went about 350 feet to the 355-foot part of the field. First pitch is high for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. And the pitch. And it is fouled back for strike two. And Tyler comes set, and the pitch. And he gets him swinging for strike three. Tyler Lance strikes out the side here in the top of the ninth, and the Eagles will come to bat, needing one to win. And we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Eagles tied 4-all. Hootie Parker coming up to the plate. First pitch right down the middle for strike one. And that one appeared to be a little bit outside, but he calls it a strike for strike two. 0-2 count. Hootie steps back up to the plate, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. That right there was him swinging because he knew the umpire was going to call that a strike, even though it was about a half a foot outside. Now batting Colton Hip. Hip steps up to the plate. Hip's two-run homer in the seventh tied it for the Eagles. And that was probably one of the better pitches that Gordon has thrown, and it was called a ball. Low and in the dirt for ball two. 2-0 count. Colton steps back up to the plate. 2-0 count. And he rips it down to third baseline, and it bounces off the third baseman's glove, and that's going to put Colton on second base with a double. Colton Hip is on second base, and the Eagles have a runner in scoring position for Case Garner coming up to bat. Case Garner stepping up to the plate with a big opportunity here for the Eagles. Tied 4-all, bottom of the ninth inning. And it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Case, and they will. They intentionally walk Case Garner. And that will bring up Davis Ferguson to the plate. And the intentional walk to Case Garner will put runners on first and second. Davis Ferguson up to the plate. First pitch, swinging, strike one. Big opportunity here for Davis. Base hit will probably give the Eagles the win in game one. One away. Right down the middle for strike two. 0-2 count to Davis Ferguson. Count. Runners on first and second. And it's hit right back to the pitcher, who will throw to third and get the lead runner. Throw over to third, got the lead runner, and that will bring Edwin Smith to the plate with 2 outs and a chance to give the Eagles the win. Edwin Smith steps up to the plate here with a chance to win it for the Eagles. First pitch, paints the outside corner for strike one. And that one is fouled back for strike 2. 0-2 count to Edwin Smith. 4-4 is our score here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Eagles can get a run here. That will be the ball game. And catcher setting up outside. And he gets him swing and a miss. And we will head to the 10th inning, tied 4-all. We head to the top of the 10th inning. Still tied 4-all. Michael Buck coming up to bat for the Bears. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And that one is fouled off down the first base line for strike 2. And the pitch is low and away for ball 1. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Donovan has to throw down to first, and now that's the strikeout. That will be strikeout number 8 for Tyler.
Number 3, Will Ford.
Now coming up to bat, Will Ford. Ford is 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI. Swing and a foul ball into the Eagles' dugout. And Coach Dylan Suddeth goes to retrieve it. Good to see him make the play there. 0-1 count to Ford. And that one is dribbled down the third baseline. Tyler Lance with the play, and he can't make it. And that will give the Bears an infield hit. And we'll give them a runner on first. Now coming up to bat, Britt Netterville. Britt Netterville steps to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. 1 for 4 on the day. I apologize. 1 for 4. Eagles middle infield playing at double field depth. And he squares around a bunt. Nothing going. Pickoff throw down to first. Nothing there. Lance comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count, 1 away here in the top of the 10th inning. And he's going to square around a bunt. Infield charging. One count. Netterville squares around a bunt. Hootie Parker charging from third. And he misses the bunt attempt for strike 2. And Lance comes set, checks the runner. And the pitch. And it is just fouled off, staying alive. And the pitch is outside for ball 2. Two count. 1 out, runner on first. Throw over to first, nothing going. Tyler Lance comes set, and the pitch. And it is fouled off down the third baseline. Some updates from around the state of Mississippi. Mississippi State leads Auburn 8-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Southern Miss leads Old Dominion 13-3 in the 6th inning. And the pitch is driven to right center, and Marcarius Lee is able to cut it off and get the throw into the infield, and that will hold the runner at third. Good play there by Marcarius Lee to hold the runner, cut that off before it got to the fence, and keep the runner at third. That will put runners on first and third with 1 out. Coach Dylan Suddeth going to the mound for a visit, and we will take a break. Logan Larimore steps up to the plate for the Bears here. Setting the scene for you. Runners on first and third, 1 out. Could be an opportunity for a suicide squeeze here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And he misses the bunt attempt. Now they're going to intentionally get the runner in the rundown. And no throw down to second, so that takes away that opportunity. Oh, 0-1 is the count now with runners on second and third. Eagles infield playing up. Everybody on the grass trying to cut off the run. Tyler Lance steps off the back of the rubber. Again, could be an opportunity for either safety squeeze here or suicide squeeze. With the Eagles playing so close in on the grass, though, that opportunity could be limited. Tyler comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Infield still playing up. 2 strikes. 0-2 count. And it is driven to right field. And it's going to be playable. And he makes the play. Runner is coming home. Play at the plate. And he is safe. And he is safe. And that gives the Bears the 5-4 lead. Throw was a little bit to the right-hand side to the left-handed batter's box. And gave him just enough room to get in there. Good slide there. Good throw from right field would have had him.
Number 30, Reed Howard.
It is a 5-4 game with 2 outs here in the top of the 10th. Now it's bat Reed Havard. First pitch paints the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out 3. We will head to the bottom of the 10th. Eagles need 1 to keep the game going, 2 to win it. Donovan Shao stepping up to the plate, hitting here to lead things off in the bottom of the 10th inning. Eagles trailing by 1, 5-4 is our score. First pitch, swing and fouled off for strike 1. Keith McKinney on the mound for the Bears, trying to close things out. And the umpire calls one a strike there. That was a little bit inside. 0-2 count. And that one's ripped over the third baseman's head for a base hit. And that will give the Eagles a runner on first to get things started. Base hit, Donovan Shows. And Banks Tiley will pinch run for Donovan Shows. And Keegan Westbrook steps up to the plate with a chance here to continue things for the Eagles. Setting the scene for you. 5-4 is our score. Eagles down by 1. Bottom of the 10th inning. Runner on first. Banks Tiley on first base. Keegan Westbrook at the plate. Keegan squares around a bunt, lays it down, and it goes foul. 0-1 count. Third baseman's playing back there. Keegan tried to lay one down and beat it out, but it rolled foul. Keegan steps back up to the plate. 0-1 count. Outfielders playing deep, trying to make sure nothing gets past them. Keegan squares around a bunt, pulls the bat back. Banks gets a little bit of too big a lead over there off first base. Catcher throws down behind him, but he gets back easily. One count. Keegan squares around a bunt. And he takes it for strike 2. And the questionable strike zone continues over here. With 2 strikes, you don't expect Keegan to be bunting here. And he fouls that one back. Keegan up there battling. Keegan steps back up to the plate. And he fouls another one off. Keegan up there battling hard, making the pitcher work. And Keegan steps back up to the plate. Swing and a miss for out 1. Coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac Pickering steps up to the plate with 1 out here. And Mack drives that to right field. That's going to get down, and that's going to give the Eagles runners on first and third. And Banks Talley falls down on his way to third, but he is able to get there, and the Eagles have runners on first and third with one away. Coming up to bat, Marcarius Lee. Now coming up to bat, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius had a home run in the 5th inning that got the Eagles started offensively. Runners on first and third, one away. Some choices here for the Eagles, trying to get the tying run in. And Marcarius hits it. And he's going to score. He's going to score and tie the ball game after a great defense, after a great play there by Mac Pickering, sliding in hard to second base. Great play there by Mac Pickering, going in hard to second base, making sure that the shortstop couldn't make the throw home to get the out. The umpires will have a discussion here. They could possibly want interference called. I understand why the Southwest coach may want that call. And the Southwest coach is mighty fired up here, thinking that there should have been interference called on that, but there was no interference call. Hootie Parker stepping up to the plate after what Southwest coach considered a questionable call, but let's set the scene here for you. The Eagles have tied the game 5-5 on a fielder's choice where Banks Talley came in to score. And Marcarius Lee goes on the pitch, and that gets through the left side of the infield. Marcarius Lee is going to get to third base on a Hootie Parker single, and that will give the Eagles a chance to win it here. That will bring up Colton Hipp. Colton Hipp steps up to the plate with a chance to win it for the Eagles. First pitch is high for ball one. And the pitch paints the outside corner for strike one. 1-1 count. 1-1 count, 2 away, bottom of the 10th inning. Eagles tied 5-5. And that will win it for the Eagles. That is going to do it. That will win with a 3-run walk-off homer. Eagles win 8-5. Eagles win 8-5 on a walk-off 3-run shot from Colton Hipp. Eagles win. And we're going to get a Gatorade shower here, it appears. And they get him. Colton Hip with the 3-run homer to win it. Eagles win 8-5. We will be back in action in about 30 minutes, which should be approximately 5:45. Eagles win in 10 innings, 8-5.